I could have.
Good, you already know who it is. Majin, Majin,
What up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Ecstasy, the one addiction you can't shake. Where does your artist name come from?
It originates from, well, the Majin part, it originates from Dragon Ball Z, a show I grew up off of as a child, you know, fan favorited by a lot of anime watchers, if you watch anime, you know what I'm saying? And the beginning of my name, Pluto, it came from me. I feel like I'm a cool, very, very cool person, but I also have a very, very cold side. So it's a neutral thing.
Your artist name corresponds a lot with who you are as a person?
Most definitely.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, but I grew up down here in Dallas.
Does being from Kansas but growing up in Dallas ever affect your music?
Not at all. I'm very versatile in my music, so it doesn't have like the city that I'm from and the regular state that I'm from. Does not correspond with it at all. Like,
so where does your inspiration originate from?
When I first came down here to Texas, the first artist I ever listened to was Sauce Walker. And I used to listen to it every day. And then one day I just snapped into me wanting to write my own lyrics, see how it would sound on the beat.
Would you say he's one of your biggest artist influencers?
Yeah, most definitely.
So if you could make music with one person, dead or alive, is that who you would choose?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Who would you choose?
It would have to be, I'd say, the only artist I'd choose that would be passed away by now would be Juice WRLD.
Okay. Why is that?
He has he's just a different type of breed, and he come from like the struggle and the same, you know, down low bottom parts that I came from, but we not from the same city, of course. But you know,
you just feel a different connection with him and his music. Okay. What is your favorite time of day to create your music?
I wouldn't have a time kept on that at all. It wouldn't be a certain time that I wouldn't make music.
It's just something that happens, something you love to do.
Yeah, if I hear a beat and I come up with some lyrics, I'm on it.
How long have you been making music?
I'd say about 8 years by now.
Okay. What do you define as success as an artist?
I would say what I define as success is when you finally, I'm not saying like getting on stage in front of big crowds, like what's that place called? Rolling Loud, like places like that. I wouldn't call it like success. I say success is when you really, really impact the world and you'll be able to go online and say one word and the whole society can change by it. Like their response to that, they can change to that.
Okay.
That's real success. You got power.
Do any of the trends today inspire any of your music?
No, I really run off my own ways. I don't go by anybody else's trends.
If someone were to critique your music or give you constructive criticism, what do you think they would say?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know on that.
When you're on stage, are you usually as cool and calm and collected as you are now?
Most definitely. It's always a cool vibe. That's what Pluto is.
Okay. What is your end goal as an artist?
And my end goal is just really to make sure that my one child, my daughter, 3-year-old daughter, she has anything that she wants. And I want to make it any possibility, anything that she want to ever be. I want to be able to make sure it's any type of possibility she can have it. That's what I want for my end goal to be.
Is she what motivates most of your music? Is she what makes you want to keep going?
Most definitely, yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
You're very family oriented.
Yes.
do you feel that your work would affect any social issues?
I mean, some music that I make, you could call it negative, but that's what I want to do. That's what I feel. That's how I want to get in the booth. That's what I want to create. Some music is for some ears. Some music is not.
Do you work with any other artists?
Most definitely. One of the main artists that I work with right now is Devin.
Okay. So what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Change the game. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna change the game.
I could have. I could have.